This is Leon, and I want to talk about a point here. I've always had, well, not always, but I've held on to a mind entity for quite a while, and I informed myself that I will go ahead and stop participation within and as the mind entity. That mind entity, basically I talk or I communicate with myself in separation, meaning within my mind I formulate an entity and speak with myself separate from myself. So instead of saying I am going to do this, or I need to go ahead and get this done, instead I allow the mind entity to speak as me in third person. So the entity communicates with and as me, and instead of me saying I'm going to take self-responsibility for this, instead I say, Leon, you better take self-responsibility for this, which is a subtle point within that of me defining myself as less than the entity and having the entity communicate with me as if it is more than. The entity from the perspective of communicating as first person speaking with a third person, first person and third person perspectives, it appears to be assisting, but really it's actually a subtle way of self-manipulation. And so I informed myself I'm going to go ahead and cease communication with this entity. I have done it before, but this time I informed myself that I am going to do it. I become so engraved within this entity that when I let go of it, it's like it's a point of missing specific points that I have integrated myself within the mind, and therefore letting go of the entity is also letting go of these points in which I become discombobulated whenever I cease the communication with this entity. And so also when I cease communication, it's also the point wherein I have to kind of stabilize myself as the first person concept, because speaking in first person, I this, me, I, me, is a point wherein it is it's like the point is not stabilized, because I've been speaking in third person for quite a while. And so when speaking in first person, saying I am going to do this, or this is me, or now what should I do? I am going to actually do the perspective, the point becomes more the point of self becomes more clear, basically. And then you actually integrate yourself back to yourself, because when you're speaking with yourself in separation, there's not a stable point within where you're able to self-direct. You self-direct yourself in separation. So my self-forgiveness is just me forgiving myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to participate in separation of myself, and to just remain here as breath, because I am me. I am that I am. It is not, Leon, you are who you are as me. No, because I only have one mind. It's not like I have two minds within speaking with each other in separation. So that is a point that I am directing. Thank you.